Welcome back to Peril Pending, where today we're looking at Farage and some suspicious spending. Yes, this is the story that just won't stop. Nigel Farage thinks he can take a £5 million gift, bribe, loan, security payment, whatever it's calling it today, and not get scrutinised? I'm afraid not, so we're going to keep it in the news with another article today from The Mirror, written by Simon Murphy. Link below to the full thing. I'm going to go through some of my favourite bits. And it's titled, Nigel Farage's lavish 700k beach pad makeover after £5 million gift from crypto tycoon Christopher Harborne. Let's get into it. Nigel Farage is planning a luxury beach pad makeover costing an estimated $700,000 after pocketing just $5 million from his crypto billionaire pal, Mr. Christopher Harborne. The reform leader is being probed over the undeclared cash from tycoon Christopher Harborne, which he claimed was for security, although he did also claim it was for a gift, for Brexit. But now we, being the Mirror, can reveal how months ago approval was given for a major revamp of his seaside property. The project could transform the, quote, dilapidated £575,000 Kent house into a substantial contemporary coastal home worth up to $1.5 million. That's a tidy profit if you can get it. Classic working class hero Nigel Farage there. The property is due to have 4 bedrooms, a sea view balcony featuring glazed privacy screens, a log burner, a lift, and no fewer than 6 toilets. Because what working class gent doesn't have a lift in their house? This is what it looks like at the minute. That's the dilapidated, their words not mine, house in Kent. And here's what it's proposed to look like afterwards. That looks quite cosy if I do say so myself. I don't know many working class folks that got a place like this though. And what would this be? Property number 4 now? Terribly working class of you. The article goes on to state that late last year, the application was submitted to redevelop the pad in Greatstone Romney Marsh, including building a sizable extension. It came after Farage got the multi-million-pound gift from mysterious Thai-based donor Mr. Harborne in early April of 2024. Though I am sure that this is all above board and there is nothing to worry about here. No further investigation needed. This is just the classic woke Mirror newspaper trying to smear reform. Labour's chair, Anna Turley, said Nigel Farage's finances get muckier as each day passes. He said the $5 million was for security and wasn't political in any sense at all. Then he said it was a reward for Brexit. He needs to be open and honest as to whether any of it has gone directly or indirectly towards his private property interests. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And I know we all know this information, but we've got to keep it at the top. We've got to keep it fresh. We can't let it fall down. That's what he's hoping for. That's why he's still in hiding. The article continues. In terms of value, the property was acquired for $575,000 in 2023 in a visibly dilapidated condition. Once completed, the scheme will create a substantial contemporary coastal home extending to almost 2,700 square feet. Beachfront and sea view properties in Greatstone are relatively scarce and command a significant premium compared with standard housing stock in the area. Yeah, which working class lad alas hasn't bought a dilapidated building for $575,000? I mean, you know, that's the cost of... what's that? 3 just regular homes? And this is his 3rd home? And he bought it in a dilapidated condition? Yeah, nothing classic working class hijinks here. Assuming a good quality finish and normal market conditions, I would expect the complete property to be worth comfortably in excess of $1 million and potentially in the region of $1.25 to $1.5 million. It had earlier emerged Farage had been granted approval to demolish the Greatstone property and build a new 3-storey house. Thorn in the side put it in an initial application in mid-May 2024, just weeks after Farage got the gift from Mr. Harborne. Approval for the property was given in November of 2024 after a minor change to plans. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about here. Nigel Farage, I'm sure, will come out any minute now and give us more information. What do you think, Nigel? You got anything to say?
No.
Oh, that didn't go too well. Contacted about Farage's property, Jacques Duval, owner of plumbing firm JB Duval Limited, told the Mirror, quote, "Okay, young man, let me tell you something. My customer and I is a private matter and nothing to do with you. Goodbye." How lovely and transparent. Farage's spokesman last month said the politician had paid for the house using his fee from appearing on I'm a Celeb. However, the claim was challenged by his firm's accounts appearing to show the fee from ITV reality programme remained on the company's balance sheet after the property purchase. Asked about the source of funds for the house, Reform told the FT, Nigel has multiple sources of income, as you can see from his parliamentary register. So you were lying when you said it was used, the I'm a Celeb cash was used? Just so we can clarify here. Questioned on his Greatstone property plans, a spokesman for Farage, whose basic MP salary is £98,599 a year, and just as a little reminder here, this is from me, he hasn't been in his constituency since 2024. He told the Mirror, work on the first planning application began in November of 2023, when an architect was first appointed, a long time before the unconditional gift was made. The second application related to more modest plans than the original proposal. No building work has commenced on the property in question, and then asked when Farage knew he was going to receive the Harborne gift, the spokesperson, well, this kind of sums it up. Once again, and I know I'm preaching to the choir here, Nigel Farage only is interested in Nigel Farage. He's not even interested in reform, to be perfectly honest with you. That's just the current vessel he can use to get what he wants. He is not a working class hero. He is a self-entitled, self-interested, money-hungry worm of a human being. He will use disasters to try and push his own agenda, which is always, how can I make myself more money?